Welcome back occultists to another video. This is a short story that may be triggering or graphic due to the subject matter. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe for more content. Let's begin. My name is Alex, and what started as an adventurous road trip with my girlfriend, Jenna, and a couple we met on our honeymoon, turned into a nightmare that haunts me to this day. When we met Mike and Sarah, they seemed like the perfect travel companions, fun, adventurous, and seemingly genuine. We hit it off instantly, and when they suggested a road trip from New York to Florida, we jumped at the chance without a second thought. Little did we know, we were stepping into a meticulously laid trap. The journey began in high spirits. We shared stories, laughed, and sang along to the music as the city skyline faded in the rearview mirror. The open road was exhilarating, a path to new experiences, or so we believed. Our first two stops were uneventful, a picturesque viewpoint and a quaint diner that served the best apple pie we'd ever tasted. The harmony and fun we shared only deepened our trust in Mike and Sarah. But as we approached our third stop, a sense of unease crept over me. It was a secluded rest area, surrounded by dense woods. The sky had darkened, heavy with impending rain. Mike pulled over, saying we should stretch our legs before the storm hit. As we got out of the car, the atmosphere felt charged, tense. Mike and Sarah exchanged a look that didn't sit right with me. It was then that the night took a horrifying turn. Without warning, Mike struck me from behind. I stumbled, disoriented, as Sarah lunged at Jenna. A fight ensued, fueled by panic and confusion. "What the hell is going on?" I yelled, grappling with Mike. "You're just pawns in our game," Mike sneered, his friendly facade replaced by cold malice. "We needed mules for our shipment, and you two were the perfect cover." It dawned on me then, they were using us for an illegal drug exchange. The realization sent a chill down my spine. We were in the middle of nowhere, at the mercy of these traffickers. The rain began to pour, turning the scene into a chaotic mess. In the struggle, Mike and Sarah managed to overpower us. They tied our hands and shoved us into the back seat of the car. I could see the drugs now, hidden compartments in the car that we'd been driving, oblivious to the contraband we were carrying. The betrayal stung, a bitter pill of reality that shattered my trust. Mike drove off, the car's tires struggling against the slippery road. Jenna and I exchanged frightened glances, our minds racing for a way out of this nightmare. As we approached a narrow bridge, a loud bang echoed through the car. The tires had blown out. Mike lost control, the car spinning wildly before crashing into the guardrail. In the chaos, Jenna and I managed to free ourselves. We tumbled out of the car, the rain a relentless torrent around us. Mike and Sarah were right behind us, their intentions clear in their furious expressions. A violent confrontation erupted on the bridge, the sound of the rain drowning our cries for help. I fought with every ounce of my strength, desperation lending me power I never knew I had. Then, as if by some miracle, the flashing lights of a police car appeared. An officer, patrolling the area, had noticed our abandoned car with its shattered windows and blown-out tires. Backup was called, and within minutes, the area was swarming with police. Mike and Sarah were apprehended, their reign of terror brought to an abrupt end. The aftermath was a blur of police statements, flashing cameras, and a flurry of questions. Jenna and I were in shock, the reality of our ordeal sinking in. We had escaped with our lives, but the scars of that night would stay with us forever. The road trip that had begun with laughter and dreams ended in a nightmare, a cruel twist of fate that exposed the darkest sides of humanity. Now, as I recount this tale, the memories still send shivers down my spine. We had been pawns in a game of deceit and betrayal, our trust exploited by wolves in sheep's clothing. The open road, once a symbol of freedom and adventure, now holds a sinister reminder of the night when our lives hung in the balance, a night when the rain wasn't the only storm we faced. And as I try to move on, to leave the horror of that road trip behind, I'm left with a lingering fear, a constant glance over my shoulder. The world has shown me its dark side, and now, every journey is tainted with the shadow of that fateful night. The echo of that betrayal, the sound of tires bursting on a rainy night, will forever haunt my dreams, a reminder that sometimes, the most dangerous paths are those we choose to travel with strangers.